let's get right into it. It looks like we're going to be having another match for this evening. In a second, there's a transition.
Yeah.
DFW, Hamyojo versus Dizzy.
Dizzy being one of the most committed of these folks out here, driving extended amounts of time to come out here.
Hours.
So much heart.
Plural.
Hours.
Plural for a weekly.
Hours.
Hours.
The dedication is real.
Dude doesn't have anybody to play with.
The love for this game is real, you know? It's
He's really good.
And he's fantastic, man. The thing with Dizzy is that I see him come out every single time, and it's a lot of progress. It's not a little bit. It's like you see these guys week after week. They make small little adjustments, but I want to make a specific shout out to Dizzy because this guy comes back as few and far between as he does sometimes, and just has so much progress shown, just so quickly.
Much progress.
So we might not see him for a couple weeks because I mean it's a bit of a distance, but it really feels like he just digests everything that we talk about from that last stream, and then comes back, doesn't make the same mistakes, and does such a good job of tuning up.
Whoa. Don't mean to interrupt your monologue, but we know this guy for his Marth. 20XX.
He's playing that Fox.
That 20XX, man.
What? All right. I see you, man. Interesting. And it's looking clean right now.
So it's been pretty solid right now. Definitely doing a good job of racking up a lot of damage on him. Yojo, wow, that almost...
Yo, Disaptor, you watching, homie? Yo, Disaptor, you recruited? Oh my God.
Trying to go for the shine spike there, but Yoshi's armor is really going to come into play. It means that you can't really cheese Yoshi as much. And on top of that, Yoshi is actually one of the heavier characters in the game, which means that it's going to be a lot harder for Dizzy to get those kills when he needs to. Good stuff there. Beautiful back air. Dizzy taking the first stock. I am so impressed by this Fox right now. Honestly, I am very impressed. Doing a good job of just using those lasers. He's really liking the projectiles, Like we said, he played Marth before, and he played a character there who really didn't have any projectiles at all. And so it's good to see him just keeping his distance and just piling on the percent with those projectiles.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Using the jabs, resetting the situation. Oh, wow. And that Nair as he's coming down. So active. Nair out of shield.
Really solid attack. Covers a lot of range and takes out Dizzy's first stock.
Oh, this movement. Ridiculous.
Both players' movements solid. Definitely going to be seeing a lot of really amazing platform movement from Hamyojo. Good to see him back on Yoshi, We've been seeing him make the character switch to Sheik.
Dabbling, yeah.
He's got a good cheek, but I just love his Yoshi. Maybe he was inspired by Amsa with his great performance at Apex this year.
I feel like that is an inspiration for a lot of Yoshi players right now.
He definitely has to watch out. He's been getting clipped by those out of shield neutral layers a lot.
Lasers coming back. Oh, good stuff. Using the jab reset, looking for it again, not having it. Nair out of shield yet again. A Hamyojo signature.
And even though Dizzy is playing a spacey, one thing that I gotta give him props for is his patience. He still has that patience that he developed whenever he was playing as Marth, and it's definitely giving him a lot of mileage here. We're not seeing him running into as many down smashes as most players do whenever they face off against Hamyojo.
Yeah, it feels very different than some of the other Foxes that we're used to seeing between PM and Melee. Everyone's really aggressive, but Dizzy is playing a very interesting style of, he has his moments where he picks and chooses. He moves out, he gets those lasers, he racks up quick percentage, and he doesn't really want to go in unless he has a very good feeling that he's going to get that next hit.
Hamyojo definitely had a good feeling that he was going to get that next hit with a beautiful Nair. He's able to take another stock from Dizzy.
Ooh, no!
Not able to get back onto the stage. Dead even game. So one thing that I'd like to note is the fact... Oh, no!
Technical error.
No, that breaks my heart.
Happen.
Dude, I am so sad right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm legitimately just so sad right now.
But you don't see it on, you don't see it on his face. He's a little disappointed, but he's like, okay, time to get back in.
He's doing so well too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Against one of the better Yoshis that we have out here. One of the only Yoshis we have out here.
Yeah, he's definitely the only Yoshi of this caliber, I feel. In this
I agree with that.
But something that I like to note is the fact that just like with Marth, and shout out to Azin for the piece of advice, if you swing your sword, you better hit with it.
Yeah.
Dizzy kind of has that mentality with Fox, it seems. He doesn't just throw out attacks just to throw them out like a lot of other Foxes do. Even though Fox has a lot of approaching options, especially compared to Marth, every hit that he does just seems so precise.
Yeah, it's calculated. It's not. You never see him just whiffing forward smash. I mean, he's very deliberate with his hits, and it's really refreshing to see that.
And you're not really even seeing him whiff aerials. Look at him. It just seems like everything just hits on the money. He puts in, and he's playing the Yoshi matchup right. He's not trying to go for long extended combos, knowing that Hamyojo can break out using the super armor on the double jump and into a quick neutral air. So what does he do? He just gets in, piles on a little bit of damage, and then just
gets
waits.
out. Smart. It's real. Oh, see, even then, that was well informed. He had it well guessed there. Oh, coming back up. Oh, there was a chance for a punish there.
Let's make it back on the stage. Oh, but Hamyojo putting a lot of pressure. Dizzy once again. That'll come with practice, and that'll come with time. Like we said, this is the first time we're seeing Dizzy play as Fox. We're usually used to seeing him play as Marth. So airs like this, I guess, are just understandable.
Oh, there it is.
Beautiful back air there. And it is an even game. The stocks are tied.
Good nair. Trying to approach. Trading.
I'm liking the way that Hamyojo is doing a good job of just controlling space. He's just really forcing it so that Dizzy has to be very careful whenever he shoots the lasers. It's not like he's just rushing in blindly, but he's just staying within a zone where it's like, hey, shoot a laser, you're going to get punished for it. Surprise neutral air there. Taking that stock. Dizzy potentially on his last stock of this winner's bracket.
I want to see what he can do, because I want to see him play more hit and run, and just try not to have any problems. Try to avoid those SDs. He's had 2 so far this set. I want to see this go to game 3.
I do too. I know this commentary seems all very one-sided. It's just that I'm just really surprised by this character change, to be honest. Ooh, dash grab by Hamyojo. Usually does a really good job of converting a lot off of those, but Dizzy there made it a little bit tricky.
Hamlin just excellent job using that nair out of shield.
There's a punish on that forward smash. Oh, not able to get the up smash that he was looking for.
Interesting. I think he was reading a roll there.
Yeah, he was reading actually a get-up attack in place because he wasn't expecting Dizzy to tech back towards the edge.
Ah. Interesting. He put the egg out there.
Oh, neutral air. Closes that out. Hamyojo taking that with a solid 2-0.
Yes.
But seeing as that's the first time we've seen Dizzy play Fox, it was good.
Good.
It was good. It was really good.
Really
it was really solid stuff, and I'm honestly looking forward I'm looking forward really just to seeing where he goes from here.
I hope he doesn't get discouraged. That's my primary thing. I really don't want him to get discouraged. So much, great things came from that Fox. Very deliberate movement, very calculated, very smart. Really, everything counted. He doesn't whiff that many things. Everything, and I mean, if anything, it got beat out clean or traded. I really like the play that I saw, and I hope to see more.
Yep, completely agree.